Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak Part 157? Yeah, I think that's the number, man. We're very close to longest Let's Play status, at least in parts. There is a part of me that's like, wouldn't it be funny if we made part 159 like 12 hours long? Like just until we beat the game? That would be kind of a funny joke, just to make sure, because there's a part of me that feels like CS4 should be the longest Let's Play, because, you know, it's like the longest game I've played, like in pure total timeage. It was definitely took longer than this, or, you know, was going to take longer, unless this final chapter is like 40 hours long, which seems unlikely. But at the same time, I guess Daybreak being the longest Let's Play also kind of fits, because it's like the longest in total time length it's ever taken me to play a game on the channel, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think if there's any other Let's Plays that have taken, like, in raw, like, real life time start to finish, like not part time, like part numbers. Because what, we started this game... When did this game come out? Did it come out in June or July? How do I see my save? Where's our first save? Game came out early June. Fuck you. Wait, no, that's early July. I know my months. Okay, so that's slightly less fuck you. I'm trying to think. Well, actually, there is an answer. There was a Let's Play I did that took 4 years to finish. Now that may have been because I wasn't making videos for like 3.5 years. And, you know, I came back by just posting like part 7 of the previously started Let's Play, because that's the way we fucking roll around here. But then, I don't know. And then there was Virtue's Last Reward. That one technically took like a year, because the Let's Play somehow ended up getting fully recorded before the first video ever went up. And I just like, I recorded the Let's Play and then just never really had a chance to start it. So it just kept sitting forever until eventually, you know, I started the series officially. Today's Jess's big day. He'll be debuting his first major label single live. If he makes it, that is. He's actually running late. Got a bad feeling about this. We don't sell this much every day. Jess isn't the type to no-call, no-show, right? Okay.
Hey there. What
cheese dogs. Cheese dogs. Dogs of cheese. How about a toast? No, the festival's until tomorrow, but it feels appropriate. Cheers. I'm grateful for the turn my life has taken. Broadened my horizons. It's been so much fun. Do kind of wish this lady wasn't sitting here giving me the downers with her depression. But most of all, I'm grateful I met you, Lottie. I couldn't have said it better myself. Cheers to new friends. Speaking of which, don't you got any plans for the Revolution Festival, Selma? My plan is to wish Dingo was still alive. Yeah, nobody asked you. Yeah, wait, no, I don't have anything going on. Why do you ask? That's a relief to hear. What do you say we go out together? I guarantee you it's gonna be a whole lot more fun than going alone. Nah. Are you serious? I mean, of course, I'd love to go with you. You, me festival. We go, have a good time. Kettle corn, yes? I'm glad you said yes, but, you okay? You look a little red there. Sorry, gotta go. Be seeing you, Selma. Hit you up later so we can plan it out. Yeah, definitely. Just let me know. Everything's peachy here. Everything used to be peachy with me until Dingo died. She got really excited when I invited her to the Revolution Festival. I guess she's really looking forward to it. I used to get real excited thinking about Dingo. All my friends said they'd be working during the festival. You know who'd be working through the festival if they were still alive? Dingo. I'm so glad Selma and I are friends. After all, the Revolution Festival is about spending time with your buddies. I wish I could spend time with my buddies. I'm hoping we can join up with some of my friends later on. What's a festival without friends? I'm sure someone would agree with me. Mario's gonna murder somebody. Probably me, if we're being realistic. No way, was Lottie planning on inviting me this whole time? He's such a dreamboat. You know who is a dreamboat? So chill, so relaxed, doesn't throw a hissy fit at the drop of the hat. You know who didn't throw a hissy fit at the drop of a hat? Oh, Max would be eating his heart out. Dingo. Just you watch. I'll become a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Even though you said I couldn't. Look at you getting wasted all by your lonesome. At least she's got what it takes to make it as far as the after party. Sorry for the hassle, Sheena. Want me to look after her? Don't worry about it. Let her sleep. Mario's put in a lot of work today, so I'd say she's earned it. Yeah, she's earned it, becoming a functional alcoholic. I heard you two found Dingo's notebook. Sure did. Couldn't have done it if Dingo hadn't laid it out so well for us, though. Did everything in style right till the end. Sounds like Dingo, alright. Care for a drink? Here's a sidecar, a little on the sweet side. On the house, of course. Consider my congratulations for a job well done. Dingo's favorite drink, yeah? Much appreciated. Cheers to the pretty boy. Hey, don't drink that. We're on the job, man. You should have put that in your back pocket. You'll get the scoop. Cheer up, Dingo.
Oh, good stuff right here. The very best.
We tried everything, but nothing beats some good old fried food. Damn true. Almost nothing in this world doesn't at least taste better when it's fried. It may not make it taste good, but it'll taste better than it would if it wasn't fried. Carbs are the way to go. Nothing better for the soul than some good fried chicken and a beer to wash it all down. Yeah, to the fried chicken. Don't really, you know. Could take or leave the second part. And by take or leave, I mean leave. I still gotta nail the flavor on it. Maybe need some more vinegar? Nah, you're thinking too small. How about we add some sides to it, like a salad combo? That idea ain't half bad. You might be onto something here. Yeah, a salad. Slathered in some of my mustard. A mustard salad. With mustard greens. Dang, does she ever slow down? Barely just hired and she like planning new menu items. We're headed in the right direction, I'd say. We'll see what the customers think of the new menu tomorrow. Gotta hand it to her, though. Primo's enthusiasm's downright infectious. Girl's a firecracker. Oh, God. I shouldn't have invested in that fucking stock, man. Oh, God, I got a bad tip. Can't believe he friggin' God was funding Armada, man. I'm fucked. It's okay.
Well,
it'll bounce back. It'll bounce back. They'll get like a new person in and they'll be like, oh, we're not gonna support terrorism anymore. And everyone will be like, yeah, I know they support terrorism, but like, God, their chocolate's so good. Pleasure to see you again, Van. Good on you for coming, darling. We just got started here. See ya. Come on, Arkrod. Why not join us for a little chat? I haven't seen you since Horacion. That was like freaking a couple days ago, man. But we got loads to catch up on, right? Or maybe it's been like a couple weeks. I don't remember the time skip. I think it may have actually been a couple weeks. How about no? Temporary truce doesn't mean I'm looking to make friends with you. Besides, I'm so pissed at the pay cut I took because of you. It's alright, nothing you can do about that. Big dog's decision. Compensation from me and Lucretia's troubles. Sure you understand? I was supposed to tell you it wasn't payback for messing with his plan. How very like him. I heard the rumors. He definitely makes an impression. Yeah, I could beat his ass. Hell's his problem? Like a saint by comparison. Bastard didn't even care about all those lives, did he? Like Retzi and I were saying, guy's pure poison. That Dante's though, is a real son of a bitch. Bastard's in a league all of his own, even compared to an Angus. You're joking. I feel faint. I'm not sure how much more I can take hearing about him, for my heart gives out. I'm no saint. It's a small comfort knowing I don't quite compare to the heights of this madman. For a lapdog, you surely love pulling at your master's leash. I'll slip right out of his hands soon enough. Please keep me far, far away from that business whenever that happens. My, this info is solid gold. Too bad I'll have to keep mum about it, or I might not enjoy my life for much longer. Will that walk a disaster of a man in the golden butterfly and Edith? Who knows? Haven't heard from him since Arasion. Probably out reporting to the big boss. Don't get comfortable though. Can't imagine they're gonna keep away for long. US Revolution Festival is shaping up to be quite the spectacle, eh? Son of a bitch. It's been the talk of the town as of late. You know about Calvert finally overtaking Ereboni in terms of sheer power? President Grahamhart is many things, but a boring man he is not. That's one way of putting it. By the way, weren't you going back to the dorms with Agnes? Shouldn't you be studying or something? A lot more interesting stuff to do with your life than hang out with this bag of bones. Watch it, Orkrod. Walter reached out to me right after I arrived. He has some information I'm interested in hearing about, so I figured a meetup would be worthwhile. And you needn't worry, I made sure to file the proper curfew extension so I can stay out as late as I please. How kind of school are they even running in there, man? Calm yourself, fan darling. No need to get your panties in a bunch. It's not like I'm taking a drinking or anything, so don't worry about that. We're just gonna murder a few people like the good old days, ain't that right, Ren? Up top, girly! No alcohol, though. Gotta be sober when you take a man's life. And to kick back and get some proper R&R. I see that bunch up to the usual tricks. You talking about ... He sure knows how to keep things lively. Also, I never noticed your jacket says Waltz on it. Or does that say Wolf? I think it actually says Wolf.
Well,
I mean, that looks like a T, but that's definitely an O. I mean, Walt makes sense in a way, but I presume it's Wolf. It's just that T's kind of effed up, or the F is kind of effed up. There's no need to worry about me. I'll be heading home shortly. Good job with work today. Would you up for a drink? Well, I mean, if you're offering, yeah, I'll take a sip of the sauce. Okay, sauce has gotten a little ice cold, but you know what? We make do with what we can, because we must. How about no? Especially if we get you home sooner. I'm gonna worry Anya's if you keep this up, you know? You should tuck in early today, Van. Get some nice rest and relaxation in. Better keep yourself in tip-top shape. There's a lot for us to look forward to. You said it. Lots to look forward to. Right. Hey, Bramati, think you can take out Walter in a fight? Come on, you're probably, like, secretly strong as hell, right? Anybody who doesn't appear strong has to be the strongest in the series. That's the way it works. Is that everything? No. I was gonna say, I feel like we still had more. Got lots more. Alright, everyone's car's passed inspections. Jennifer will be joining us right before we start. Because, you know, they're street racers. They always care about the you know, inspections and the regulations and the street legality. And she'll be coming with that total beast in tow, so look forward to that. Got it! Let's get out of here. No accidents, you hear? Hell yeah, I finally got my car started. I'm feeling like a million mirror. Fuck you. Eat my ass, rich motherfucker. We're going full throttle today. This is not an everyman's car. I can tell. Probably a damn Etoile. Oh, you support that guy? Oh, you probably bought it, didn't you? Because he was funding Armada. It's probably brand spanking new. You probably went out and got this thing just because he was called supporting Armada. I'm on to you, you damn tinted windows. Don't want to have anybody see your identity. Yeah, you better run. Jennifer's one of the best drivers on the... There's the piece of shitter. There it is. You're the one with the piece of shit car. It's the other guy who bought the new one. That's it. Wonders how fast she'll fly once her car's in top shape. I know I'm looking forward to seeing it. Leave him eating dust. Now you're just as pumped for this as I am. You enjoyed Van Appreciation Day? Bet it was cool. Wish you could have joined. Come on, don't call it that. It's embarrassing you if it's not that far off. Thanks for washing my truck, and sorry you got wrapped up in all the appreciating. Don't mention it. Least I can do for a driving buddy. Don't worry about taking her back. I'll drive her home once I'm done with the shiny new wax finish. You feel like Van would actually trust her to not to drive his car? I mean, he's let people drive his truck before. Sorry, I shouldn't call it a car. Truck people hate it when you call their trucks cars. They get real pissed off, generally. I mean, sure, not all of them, but, you know, there's a preponderance towards getting annoyed. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, but that's always been like when they're, you know, being overseen. Looks like the Van Appreciation Party went off without a hitch. I'll drive your truck over to your garage. Garage? Once I'm done washing her, look forward to seeing that sexy new wax job. That'll take too much work. Need to be taking pretty good care of herself. Can't ever throwing a tantrum. Nice wax finish, can't hurt.
What'll it be?
Did I need this for something? Wild helmet! Holy hell, a durable orbital back helmet with a wild design.
Again.
Thank you, Van.
Okay, it's 17 minutes, so you've done nothing? Oh, God. It's gonna be a long video, ain't it? Lashar finally fell asleep. It was really sudden. The exhaustion might have finally caught up to him. Though small, I'm grateful he's able to find some respite and sleep. I'll provide him with some medication to help soothe him once he wakes up. I just hope we can help, if even a little. Likewise, I'll be there for him however I can from here on. Things will eventually start looking up. At least he's not alone, and we'll still have Kaina with him. I prescribed some medication to help soothe Lashar's mind. It's certainly not enough, that much I know. That boy's going through so much right now. We must hold steadfast for him and support him through these trying times. But he must realize that, you know, he can only have so much time off before he has to go to the mines like a good little Lashar. You think they got a... they got a Calvardian GoFundMe going for the 2 survivors? Because I do feel like if there's like a, you know, unprecedented terrorist attack and like 2 people survive, I mean, you should just give them like, you know, generational wealth, right? Like, I feel like you're owed that much. Kind of. Like, I don't know. Just, you gotta get some good universal turn. Like, you know, the government's got to take some responsibility for letting the terrorist attack happen and sponsor these 2 for the rest of their lives. Or, like, honestly, for their, like, generations' lives. Like, oh, yeah, we abolished nobility, but these 2, they get to have, like, a barony or something. Just because they got so fucked over. Lash goes asleep in the dormitory thanks to the medicine Father Mansur gave him. Don't worry about him. I'll be sure to look after him. Both Kaina and the guild will be looking after him as well. I truly believe that Lashar will one day be able to move on from this tragedy. Citizens of Central Eastern descent come to this temple to celebrate during the Revolution Festival. I'm still new around these parts, so it's nice getting a chance to experience something familiar. You can't properly celebrate if you're not comfortable, after all. You can't properly enjoy it otherwise. Dad couldn't make it today, but he said he can come celebrate Festival Day with us at the temple. It's been a long time since he left Elsum, and I'm really excited to spend the festival with everyone. Shouldn't like there's anybody upstairs. Well, I'm supposing that probably means it's about that time for some stargazing, ain't that right, Catcher Buddy? Catcher Buddy? Maybe slightly delirious. Not even really that late, but I don't know. Let me take a sip of the sauce first. All right, throat was getting a little dry there, partner. You're working late. Hey, Van, care for some stargazing tonight? Sure, why not? Heard you're up here, so I thought I'd come and watch with you. Especially because I didn't get the chance back in Basel since we were so busy. You could have just said something, no offense, but adults have a strange habit of keeping those things to themselves sometimes. Anyway, your timing's perfect. I just finished setting up the telescope. That's the one you keep in your room, right? Looks pretty old. Had it for a while? Yeah, I used it all the time when I was at the professor's house. Doesn't hold a candle to the one in the observatory in terms of how much you can see, of course. But it's good enough for some casual stargazing, which is why I still have it. Want to check it out? Sure, you have to teach me how to use it, though. Never used one of these guys. Yeah, you just look. That's fine. I'll demonstrate for you. Stand right next to me. Just have to bring it into focus, and there. I lined it up with the first star on the great Shedar Triangle. Have a look. Awesome. Let's look at that bad boy. Yep. That's a star. His face is really close. Man, that's neat. You can barely see with the naked eye. Looks a little blurry to me, though. Should I try twisting the dial like you did? Catcher? That's okay. You just keep looking. I'll turn the dial for you. How's it now? Can you see it any better? Oh, yeah, that's a damn star right there, partner. Now we're in business. You can see so much more detail like this. All I could see before was just twinkling away in the sky. Didn't make it sound like this telescope was anything special, but I could see the star wobbling kind of like a desert's heat haze. Typically only observe that in constellation stars specifically. Stars that don't form part of a constellation don't have that. Their shimmer's less pronounced and they have more irregularity, and also... Yeah, I'll take your word on it. I don't know enough about stars to contradict you. Van continued admiring different stars as he and Catcher talked about telescopes and other subjects in astronomy. I admit, I hadn't ever really given much thought to that sort of thing till now. Stars are pretty cool to look at, aren't they? Absolutely. Well, you didn't show me any damn planets, though. If you're interested in learning more about astronomy, I've got some books I'd be happy to lend you. There's one that Gran wrote a long time ago that definitely Whoa, slow down there, sport. Van doesn't read, okay? Didn't we just go over how there's no books in this game? How about I get to recommend to read some other time? I see the glimmer in those eyes. If we start right now, we're not gonna be done until we can't even see the stars anymore. Okay, next time. I can see you're real passionate about stargazing. When did you start? It's all thanks to Gran. She's the one that introduced me to engineering and academia in the first place. She told me that engineers' priority is the betterment of lives, and that we uncover the true ways of the world only through academia. And I've always believed in that. I've always believed that I wanted to devote myself to them wholeheartedly, just like Gran has. With any luck, I hope I can even come to terms with myself and truly understand the meaning of my own existence. But I haven't felt as strong recently. Seeing engineering be used to bring harm to other people is disheartening, to say the least. And those nuclear weapons, or are you talking about the Genesis? Both. The invention of something as terrible as nuclear weapons has called those beliefs into question in the first place. But the Genesis, I can't help it. They bother me. They're prototype orbits, so they've gone from tools of observation to tools of destruction. I mean, I get what you're saying, Catcher, but at the same time, ain't nothing new under the sun, man. A stick, you can use it to build a house. You can also use it to beat somebody's brains out. Makes me wonder, what sort of world was it that Professor Epstein wanted to learn about? I got this telescope from Gran a long while ago, but I never forgot what she told me when she gave it to me. Astronomy is the foundation of all learning. Use this as your foundation and start thinking and reflecting on such matters for yourself. I think I get it. Astronomy is about examining Adios' miracles through a scientific lens, the ultimate goal being to learn more about our world. I would think of it as more as coming to the understanding that, you know, you're just a part of a whole and there's so much more out there and you need to broaden your understanding to understand, or broaden your horizons to reach a greater understanding and reach true knowledge and learning. Now, I don't know if I necessarily agree with the sentiment, but if I were to make the sentiment that astronomy is the foundation for all learning, if it was like one of those like, hey, you're given a prompt and you got to defend it, that would be the way I would go. Is that, you know, it gives you a greater sense of self and like desire to learn more. Can I ask how you felt tonight, looking up at the stars through my telescope? What did you think of? I had to put it into words, the sheer size of what's out there. It's so hard to wrap your head around. You can't describe it as anything short of a miracle. It just puts things into perspective. You can't help but feel tiny looking up at the night sky, like small change on the grand scale of things. Nerd. The fuck? Well, sorry if it's too cliche for you or whatever, so I felt you can stop laughing. Sorry, I'm not making fun of you. You're just the only person I know who'd word it quite like that. Brother, I just said that shit right before him. I always looked at the world through a researcher's eyes, all while trying my best to follow in Grant's footsteps. Sometimes I worry that those ideals are holding me captive, if I'm missing the forest for the trees, or the galaxy for the stars in this case. You know much more about the world than I do, Van. Not just the superficial stuff. I wanted to know what someone like you saw in those same stars. You said that was a relief. What you and I see isn't so dissimilar. And if someone like you sees that too, then I'm not as lost as I thought I was. I can still try and follow in Grant's path, and I haven't lost sight of it yet. What you said helped reassure me of that. It's a lot to take away from my dumb ass, but sure. Whether you and I see things the same way or not, if you love and cherish what you see, even after everything you've studied, then that's your world, Katra, and no one can take that away from you. Damn true, partner. You know, Van? I think you're right. I'm only who I am today thanks to Grant and everyone else in my life. With everyone's help, we can make sure technology is used to finally grasp the truths in the world all around us. That's the world I live in, and want to continue living in. I wouldn't have it any other way. Sounds to me like you got nothing to worry about. You're exactly right where you should be. Katra, Van, you two boys are. You must be awfully close if you're spending this time alone together looking at the stars. Katra's like a fucking child, you cringe-ass loser. It's not like that. Sorry for hogging him all night. You definitely did, you little thief. What are you even talking about? The meaning of life, the universe, and everything? Nothing much, really. Just small talk. Nothing that would interest you, Essie. Esme happily joined them, and together the three of them kept chatting and looking at the stars, if only for a while longer.
Detecting rise in body temperature. Are you okay, Katra?
I'm fine, I swear.
Yeah. That was pretty good. I mean, you know, as I say every time, they really upped themselves on the connection events, man. Second round of drinking. Hell yeah, buddy. You going solo? What, are you expecting a swarm of VIPs like at the after party? Obviously. Or no, obviously. I just didn't know if Elaine said something up again or what. On the topic, she suggested the venue, right? She did, yes. This place was her recommendation too. Huh? Also, she's still right behind us eating her freaking noodles. What? She knows her way around town? There's nothing odd about that. I know that's not what I mean. Or, I know that's not what I mean. She's just still upset, isn't she? Of course she is, after all these years. Man, you've always been like this. You never miss a beat when it comes to anything. I try. It's not easy keeping everything in balance, but the reward is well worth it. That said, it's not exactly a good look for me to attend a social function sans a partner. Yeah, nobody cares. I'm sure it all fits into your master plan somehow. Gotta scheme your way to the top in this world, and a certain four-eyed demon knows that all too well. I'm far from done. The road ahead is longer than the road behind. Especially when I consider what or who lies at the end of that road. Damn, you got me shaking my boots with that grin of yours. It was like some kind of movie villain. I am wearing glasses, which gives me a greater chance of being evil, so you are right to be wary of me, Van. I'm not that conniving, I'm just shrewd. She's a good person, truly. I mean, I should know. Would you? You're always buried in books and poring over current events. Elaine and I were nowhere near as boring. Unlike a certain Four Eyes, you never found us filing paperwork on our lunch breaks. No, you two are too busy tripping over yourselves and averting your gazes. Fucking got him. Your little will they won't they routine is top entertainment, you know? Every student, every teacher, we all ate it up. No shit, first I've heard of that. Really? You two were the single most popular couple in the entire school. I even lent you a hand from time to time. Elaine had plenty of suitors, but I judo chopped every last one of those mofos. You telling me I had a wingman the entire damn time? Ah, that reminds me. Never did make good on an old promise, did we? What Oh, right, that. Yo, we ballin'? We ballin'? Oh, let's go. The basketball club back on a certain Supercell becomes trundling in to fill gaps on the team. Yo, Van goes demon mode to take out absolutely 103 to 12 his ass. We were in plenty of matches together. We never get the chance to face off against each other one-on-one. I told you we could square off with an intramural tournament before we graduated. Now I remember. Yeah, kinda broke that, didn't I? Can't bellyache your way out of this one like some old daughter. We will have our match. Back at ya. Now let desk work wreck your eyes? I believe I showed you this afternoon how athletic I still am. Let's finish this. Van and Kincaid took to the basketball court for one-on-one showdown years in the making. And as the memories of their high school days came rushing back, their friendly rivalry started to get a little unfriendly. The no-holds-barred batch drew a crowd of ballers and neighbors from all around, marveling at what they saw. Seconds wound down, the buzzer at the ready. Game suits. Yo, he hit that from the parking lot. Nerd beat him, can't believe it. Man, that blue-haired dude could really ball too. Shit, nothing I could do. Like, when the whole neighborhood get here? Guess I may have gotten a little too into that one. Man, I thought I had a chance there, but you got me locked in at the end. I still do practice on my days off. All that desk work will wreck my eyes after all. Held up pretty well yourself. That's something to be said for the jack of all trades. Yeah, jack of all trades, master of none, better than master of one. How else has everybody called me that? Takes me back to when I just joined whatever club I could for spare cash. No, ain't too far from the work I do now. That's how it started for me. Also, you were getting paid to join a club? I guess if you're like maybe I guess the students would pay you to fill in for events if they needed to, or Or they're like, hey, we need X number of members or else the club's gonna get disbanded. That line of work suits you well, I'd say. In a way, I think school helped us all find our paths to walk. Elaine the Bracer, Van the Spriggan, and me, the presidential secretary. Which I know doesn't sound that impressive, or administrative assistant, whatever the hell I'm called. But hey, the secretary was the most powerful party in the Soviet Union, so I'm coming up. Not to sound like a broken record, but you really want to stick your nose in that business, huh? You're staring Gehenna in your face, Ren. You know that, right? You don't want to make Elaine even more worried than she already is. Well aware, trust me. And could stand to take that advice too. You got something self-destructive written on your face. Glad we got to see each other one last time. Good note to wrap things up on. Am I wrong? What? No. I know well what lies ahead. I know that it won't be pleasant. I'll make sure not to get too detached from my bonds. I always cherish our friendship. Don't you forget your dreams either. And why so many people gathered at that bistro to pay you back. You're special in your own right. Get a load of the young master here, handing out speeches like candy. Fine, helps you sleep at night. I'll watch myself. Don't make me dunk on you again, child. And I'll try not to bore you with my lectures going forward. I think I could use another round or two. Care to join me? Now you're speaking my language. Van got absolutely demolished once again. Old friends made some lighthearted talk over one last round of drinks. Oh, he meant that. I thought he was talking about fucking balling. After that, they went their separate ways into the night.
Seems you've grown a little. Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
+5 defense, holy pog. That one was really good. Big fan of ball and eeny, meeny, miny, that one. Hey, did we give you your gift? I don't think we did. That should max you out, then. Since when do you own that van? Yo. I don't, just borrowing it from a friend who runs a repair joint. The night's too pretty a night to waste it riding alone, master. Mind if I tag along? If your unworthy old student will put a damper on your night, that is. Alright, you can come. Nothing wrong with the master and his former student going out on an adventure here and there. I'll roll down Highway 12, try to keep up with me. You got it, lead the way. Nothing like riding down the road in the middle of the night going at crazy speeds of 15, 20 miles an hour. You look more comfortable riding an old bike than I was expecting. I heard your undying love is to cars. This comes as something of a surprise. I borrowed one from a friend a few times since they hit the market a couple years ago, but that's about all the riding experience I got. Nothing beats banging. Give you that it's nice to feel the wind in your hair and you're out on the fucking damn fly in my mouth. That it is a fine benefit that only two wheels can offer. Another being that attractive women often strike up conversation. God damn it, friggin' insect smasher wear a helmet with me in pit stops and such like. Look who's popular. Really living it up now, huh? Trope home like you or President Rocksmith when I'm your age. It's a luxury only the aged get to enjoy when they're freed from the shackles of obligation that have held them all their lives. Damn true, partner. And then you get a serious illness and die. Just the way Adios intended. Still, there's plenty of only the young can enjoy in life, so I guess you and your friends do just that. I don't know if I'm really that young anymore, but I get you. Brother, fuck you. So, I take it that the real reason you plan to go off on your own? They're trying to keep their distance, but there's 3 cars behind us and 2 ahead. I thought it a shame to spoil an otherwise pleasant evening. I intend to lead them on to the outskirts of the city. Yeah, we got a gun, see? They're from Zect Arms, which I'm sure you heard about. You from the company? We have to fight you in the underground, even if we've dealt with you in the past. I'm well aware you've been following me around these past few days. I would assume that's because you have somehow learned my former name. That's right, Roaring Lion, or whatever they call you. We thought you were finally dead. Here you are, skulking around under some pseudonym. We're here to pay you back for what you did to our company. What did you do? 4 years ago, they were testing a new weapon in an area I was operating in, and let's just say after I was done, they weren't testing shit. During the test, local civilians were placed in danger. I then stopped it by destroying the weapon and taking care of their members. Pretty cut and dry, then. Sounds like you got what you deserve. Not the best justification you following someone around. If he hadn't interfered in our test, our company would be seeing even greater success than it already has. And why do you care? Do you get a cut of the profits? Well, no. Zectarm does not offer an employee benefits and or stock options, but they did give me this cool suit and gun, so I would do anything for them. Now that he's lost that power of his, it's time he answered for his actions. You're gonna get in our way, Sprig, and we'll take you down right with him. You're way underestimating my master here. You honestly think you can take him down? No, I think this may be a perfect chance to show me what you currently know. Have fun. What? Show me the fruits of your Kunlun school teachings instead. Alright, that's what you want. Been a while since the last had a fight hand to hand, but here we go. Very good. Now let's begin. Yo, we're gonna fucking hit him with a combo craft. Remember that shit? What the hell? Hit him with some fucking drop a hot load of burning rage on their ass. How is he still so strong even with his old abilities? You'll regret this, Spriggan. I mean, let's be real. If Brigard actually had to use his special powers to take out a bunch of fucking 2-bit gangsters, I think he like loses his stigma automatically. So him losing his stigmata doesn't really affect that. Like his ability to take out randos. Should have put me through my paces. Don't make me fight people packing advanced weapon with my bare fists again, Master. Yet you triumphed, did you not? Sure, you got shot in the face a few times, but who hasn't? Your current combat style may be a mix of the Kunlun School and Hollow style. But I see you did indeed fight using only the techniques that I taught you. Of course, if I didn't, this would all have been for nothing. Took advantage of you being targeted to make you remember my Kunlun roots. Could have handled those guys on your own just fine, but you chose to invite me along just for that. I mean, he didn't really invite you along so much as not disinvite you when you invited yourself. Really haven't changed at all. Still, I do hope that went some way of reminding you how you used to be. You look to the future when you were training under me, more than you do now at least. I'll admit it did take me back. You told me how to be calm and one in spirit with the land and the Kunlun Mountains, to find a way forward using the energies coursing through us. Those teachings are more relevant than ever now that I'm working with so many others who aren't so sure where they belong. Indeed, and I hope you always keep that in your heart. Remember what you have created throughout the life you have chosen and what it is truly capable of binding you. Or what is truly capable of binding you. Sorry, Van, I misspoke. I'm old. Sometimes word don't know good more. Only you can face your demons, and I'll do all I can to aid you. For you will always be my student, and I will always be proud of you. Unless you like became evil or something, then I'll punch you in the throat. I'll do my best to keep that in mind. Thank you very much, Master Barkhorn. Let us return to the city. I ought to be able to enjoy a journey back with my student much more now that the matter has been dealt with. Stalker ass nerds. That's our master, alright. So he's just as good as his unofficial student. Yeah, just as good as his unofficial student too, then. I'm not at all surprised. That's simply his way. Once he makes up his mind to guide someone, he will never turn his back on them. He did a decent enough job in Arasion, so let's hope we can count him at least a little in the future. Person who hasn't done jack shit the entire game. Maybe he'll be as good as me. Fuck you. Only time will tell if that's truly the case. Fuck you too. Fuck you twice as hard, actually. I give Chickadee a slight pass because, I don't know. She's kind of cool looking. Yeah, I admit it. I'm not immune to the propaganda. I'm just a little bit more resistant than some people. Together, Van and Vergard made their way back to the capital, enjoying the cool, peaceful night breeze as they did. They then resumed their respective tasks upon returning to Edith.
You have grown so much.
Didn't we buy you did I already give you the helmet? So shouldn't you be maxed out then? Oh no, I guess no, you're still missing. You still have another connection stage. Okay. Because you've only had 2, right? It's not like we did one, but it wasn't canon. I'm pretty sure you've only had the 2 events available. I think. Yeah, because we probably still have at least one more full day of questing and connections, so there may be time to fit in another bond event, connection event, whatever. Together they headed to the site of Grimcat's supposed latest heist. Oh god, who's that? I thought I was supposed to be doing a quest with Judith. Thank you for coming, Van. I don't know this lady. Don't sweat it. Someone's bugging you. Better take care of it ASAP. What are we looking at? This is where Grimcat hit? You mean the fake Grimcat? I mean, I don't know. You could be a fake Grimcat for all I know. There was this fake calling card left behind. The Phantom Thief Grimcat has stolen your treasure! It's just chicken scratch on a dirty piece of paper. I know, right? Right? Talk about disrespect. I gotta go around posing as me. They can at least put some effort into it, like matching the stationery at least. That's really what's bothering you here? Actually, no. How'd you get that in the first place? After tracing their steps, I was able to predict where they would strike next. Sort of. I got her after the fact, but I did manage to beat the cops by a bit. Beat the cops? Whoa, she's based. Holy hell, she's based. No small fry if they can shake you off at least. Yeah, they got the acrobatics to match at least. I'm sure it's a matter of time before I catch up though, so I figured I'd call in the cavalry just in case. Van and Judith set off in pursuit of the fake Grimcat. Judith's investigation suggested the fake Grimcat would strike multiple targets in one night. What was her investigation? She just knows. Women's intuition. Their goal is to catch the fake Grimcat before they struck again. The footmarks are faint, but they're visible. Pretty clear of perps running on the rooftops. He could be a pup. You don't know. He's Grim Dog. Woof woof. They have the gall to steal my name, but not my methods. I run on walls, damn it, not rooftops. Guess they're a lousy Grimcat copy, huh? They aren't just targeting the rich and corrupt either. They widen their scope to ordinary citizens. And that just makes them a common thug. They're worse than that. They're pure and utter scum. Yeah, but what if they've watched Golden Blood? What would you think about them then? Grimcat's a virtuous thief that only steals to punish the wicked, and the dirtbags only interested in limiting their own or lining their own pockets. Sure are pissed about this. Surprisingly more pissed than the guy who had been murdering random people for over 100 years and reveling in it. How could I not be? I inherited the mantle from Mom and Grammy. That role means the world to me. Not just that, this is the way of life that I've believed in since I was a little girl. I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing. I mean, Riksha believed murdering people for Heiue was her way of life, and then stopped doing it only to say, actually, you know what? I mean, maybe a little murder between friends couldn't hurt anybody. And I happen to be very proud of it. Of course I'm angry. The name is being dragged through the mud by a money-grubbing asshole. Alright, time to rein it in. I get when you're mad as hell, but I'm gonna need you to cool your jets when we go back to the imposter. Might be a superpowered badass thief lady, but you're still human. One careless move and it could be curtains for us. Fine, I get the picture. I guess I am a little heated right now. Gotta ask though, since it's on my mind, why are you going this far to help me out? Thought you didn't work for free. The copycat only started prowling the streets this past week, yeah? But if you weren't so busy helping us clean with the mafia, you would have wiped the floor with the 2-bit crook by now. Kinda in this mess because of me, so I figured I should pay back the debt I owe. Mental gymnastics ass. Hey, why are you giving me that look? Nothing, just that, wow, I do appreciate the help and everything. Something you said rubbed me the wrong way. It's always pay off my debt this or settle my debt with you. Doing favors isn't like paying off a bar tab, you know. You got a point. You aren't the one to pull your punches, are you? You got that right. I like to be frank with people, whether they're a close friend or a complete stranger. While I'm on a roll, may as well tell you you're on off the hook for that incident in Long Lie. Honestly, fucking eat my ass. And here I was thinking what happened in Long Lie would stay in Long Lie. Why don't I just turn the other cheek? Will help you. Will another slap help you forgive and forget? No way! I won't let you off that easy. Alright, a whipping? Maybe Van's into that shit. I don't know. Maybe the torture gave him a masochist. I don't know. Imprint? I can't think of what word I'm looking for. I don't mean to make light of your torture, Van. I'm sorry. By cross-referencing the leads they had so far with the information on the Robo Network, they finally identified the culprit. And then... just me walking in the sewers. Like taking candy from a baby. Better stow the goods back at base before I go out for round 2. Oh no, my soliloquy has been interrupted. I wonder for whatever reason, my soliloquy, my monologue, my deepest, darkest thoughts could be interrupted. Sup? This really is your base. Ah, shit. The real Grimcat? Holy hell. Pick your jaw off the floor, faker. I'm not the faker. You're the fake hedgehog. You didn't really think you'd get away with using my name forever, did you? Well... not a bad little operation you had going here. You're getting fired from the circus you took to performing on the streets. But when things started getting hectic, the opportunity to copy Grimcat and steal shit was just too good to pass up. How you know so much about me, man? Whatever. I've been in tighter pinches than this. Yeah. I mean, bro is schmoving. Your impression ain't half bad. It's not really the time to mess with me. He's getting away. I think not. Oh. God. You fucking massacred my girl, man. The hell are you doing here? I heard some unsavory rumors regarding a Grimcat imposter and decided to investigate the matter myself. Though it's clear now it'd be swiftly resolved regardless of my intervention. That's right, I could have handled this on my own. Thanks, Yin. What's done is done. Let's get out of here. They can't even let us walk up the damn wall and chase him. I had to get saved from the common criminal. And then left the apprehended imposter in front of the police station with a note from the real Grimcat. After visually confirming the culprit's arrest, the three once more vanished into the night.
You sure know how to turn on the charm. Not that you can out-charm me, of course.
That one was, I don't know, that one was too short. I mean, like, the little talk with Judith about, you know, paying debts and stuff was kind of good, but everything else was meh. Definitely, honestly, one of the weaker overall Bond events, I would say. And definitely the worst of those four, which is kind of disappointing because the Judith ones have generally been really good. What are our canon ones going to be? I guess Burgard and Rin, I suppose.
You have grown so much.
Damn true, brother. Burgard and old Rin. This one was
Seems
pretty
you've grown a
pogged
little.
up.
Maybe I can rest a little easier now.
Alright. We will, trying to think. Anything else? Anyone that would have had new dialogue from the quest? I think we got everyone. That was, like, directly, like, mainly involved. Because Chickadee didn't have anything new to say. We talked to everyone here after the quest. Old Town.
Taking off now.
Yeah, I think we can, steal Burgard's bike. My vehicle, no! No, wait. It's just right here. Hey.
Gotta keep this up.
We're not quite there. We're very close, though. Very, very close. Ain't that right, Katra? Alrighty, we will call it here. Next time, we will end the day and go on to our next day where all kinds of cool stuff will happen. Like, we'll, have a small cutscene and then immediately start talking to NPCs again. Hooey!